and continued to make drag racing history every year since then. Ladies and gentlemen, from Searcy, Arkansas, stand up and put your hands together for the return to drag racing of Bill Maverick Golden and the original Little Red Wagon. The same, as I said, all-steel body with a supercharged, fuel-injected, methanol-burning 426 Chrysler Hemi power plant that shot this man to stardom. It's hard to believe that way back then, especially when tire science was not anywhere near what it was today, or what it is today, that the Dodge engineers actually thought this thing would make a legitimate drag racing vehicle. When they put this Chrysler Hemi engine amidships, just like it is in the original factory truck, which you got to remember, this thing is now 23 years old. This is a long time ago we're talking about. The machine just flat would not stay on the ground, and the original driver, Jay Howell, only made 3 or 4 different runs in this particular machine at Detroit Dragway before it was handed to Bill Maverick Golden, and they said, quote unquote, "Bill, go out and do what you can with this thing." It was probably the biggest single mistake Dodge Motor Company ever made. They didn't think it was going to be worth a hoot, and indeed this machine became one of the all-time favorites. We are waiting for some debris to be picked up on the top end of the racetrack, after which you will get a chance to see the return to drag racing of Bill Maverick Golden in the Little Red Wagon Dodge truck. Maverick Golden at the wheel for the return of one of drag racing's favorite sons. Priming the fuel injector on the engine to fire it up one more time. And ladies and gentlemen, 1,500 horsepower of Chrysler. The middle of this all-steel Dodge. Get ready, because this is what made the Little Red Wagon the most famous drag racing machine in the sport's history. Take a look at the Little Red Wagon. Put your hands together. Golden can see out there the return of the Maverick. The Maverick, as I said, now based in Searcy, Arkansas, brings the machine around in the water burnout area and prepares to line up the awesome Dodge. I'm sure we have people out of the grandstands tonight that saw this machine on some of its maiden runs, but take a look at it. Spins the tires, trying to get a little traction down to prepare for a full quarter-mile pass with the Little Red Wagon. Right through the open window behind him as Maverick Golden gets ready to line this machine up and hopefully send it on a full quarter-mile run. 23 years later, in the same state it made its debut, Bill Maverick Golden comes out of the world of tractor pulling and back to the quarter-mile drag strip. Clearing out the Maverick Golden on one short little jerk to make sure the traction was there. He'll back it up and try it again. You know, I'll be the first to admit that Bill Maverick Golden had told us before the event that he really wasn't sure if he remembered what to do in this thing. As I said, the truck was sitting in Don Garland's Museum of Drag Racing down in Ocala, Florida since 1980. It was the last time he ran this vehicle. The Maverick moves it up one more time, trying to get the hang of the machine that made him his living for 20 years. Thumbs up to the starter. Here we go. Staging the machine up. The countdown begins. Get the cameras ready. It's the original. Ladies and gentlemen, 10.36 seconds. 108 keep in mind, that is the first time he has been in that machine since the 1980 drag racing season.